Hello guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Ashley. We're on to drawer number 4. Drawer number 4, declutter of my makeup acrylic storage container, I guess that's what we're going to call it. Drawer 4 is going to be all of my complexion products, so like foundations, concealers, powders. We're going to go through that all today. But if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome. This is my decluttering series, and it's actually video number 4 in my series. So I've done lips, eyes, like single eyeshadows, glitters, all that kind of stuff, brow products. Then my like blushes, bronzers, highlights, all of those products have all been done. I'll leave those videos linked down below, but also up in the cards throughout the video if you wanted to check any of those ones out. But like I said, today is drawer number 4, and this is the last drawer in my acrylic storage container. After this video, we are going to be tackling my dresser. My dresser has an array, I should say, of products in it. So it ranges from like lashes to palettes to glue to rubbish. Basically anything and everything is in my wooden dressers. So after this foundation drawer, we're going to be dealing with all things palettes. So if that all sounds awesome, don't forget to leave me a big like, thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And let's just dig into drawer number 4. And then the last drawer that we have is like, this is more like foundations and powders and things like that. I have a mascara. This is actually a really nice mascara, so I'm going to pop that up in our eyes drawer. Just up there. Okay, let's go. This one I feel like we're going to have the most success in like decluttering, because a lot of these like foundations just like either don't work with my skin or aren't the right like color, if you know what I mean. So let's get started. The first product we're going to be definitely keeping is Estee Lauder. This is like my holy grail foundation. I absolutely love it. It's in the shade 2N1. This is Desert Beige. It is my kind of summer like foundation, so I'll definitely be keeping that one. This is so difficult. Look, I don't think I'm going to keep this one. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. As you can see, it's like kind of gone a bit like manky, like a bit like separated. I'm sure if we like shook it up, if I shake it up, it's fine, but I don't know. I didn't super get on with this foundation. Like, it wasn't something that I like absolutely loved, and it's definitely a very yellow, too dark foundation for me. I think I'm going to pass that one on. I have done a review on that one, and I'll leave it listed up above if you wanted to check it out, but I think I'm going to give this one a pass. The next foundation I think I'm going to get rid of is this Ready Set Gorgeous foundation from CoverGirl. Look, I think it's the color that's doing it for me. It is definitely too dark for me, as you can tell. It's definitely that peachy, like pinky kind of color. It's meant to be classic ivory, but it's definitely way too dark for me. So I'm going to give this one a miss as well. I've also had it for so long, so I'm just going to part ways with that one as well. I am going to keep this foundation. I do really love the Rimmel Lasting Finish Original formula. I'm going to keep this one. This is like a darker shade. So if I need to mix in a little bit of this one, with my Estee Lauder, if that's not dark enough, if my tan goes, this is one really good one to mix in, so I'll be keeping this one. I also have this is actually also a glitter. I've just put it in here because it's nice and deep. One of the little glitter injections, like little vial, broke, and this was what was in it. So it's a really Barbie pink glitter. I will be keeping this one, but I just keep it in this drawer because it's nice, like it's really deep container, so it fits it perfectly, but I will keep this glitter as well. I'm going to say goodbye to this concealer. This is the Conceal and Define Revolution Supersized Concealer. I don't think it's a really great concealer, so I'm just going to part ways with it. It definitely dried out my under eyes, and also made me oily around the sides of my nose and things like that, so I'm going to part ways with this one. I'm going to get rid of this foundation as well. It's again the Rimmel Lasting Finish Matte foundation. It's just way too yellow for me, as you can see. The moussey finish of it really just did not work well with my textured skin. I didn't really notice it doing amazing things to my skin either, so I'm going to just part ways with this one. My MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This is in the shade NW13. I thought it was going to be a good shade for me, but it's definitely a little bit too like peachy pink kind of color. Like it's not the right color. And I keep it and try and just use it as a mixer foundation, because I want to obviously keep the container so I can back to MAC it. So I will just keep this one in my collection for now. I have the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. Look, I'm going to leave this foundation off as well. Again, this mattifying moussey like texture just does not work well with my skin. This is it here. It was also too dark for me. Like, it's like, this is meant to be like ivory. Look how dark that is. Like, it is way, like if I'm back here, way too dark for me. So I'm gonna give that one a pass as well. Like, some of these I can't even just like get away with just trying to use up because they're just such a bad shade match. Like, I actually like cannot deal. So it's best just to get rid of them. I'm gonna keep this. I purchased it really recently. I thought I remembered it being a really good foundation, but I found it like really clinging to dry patches and things like that and didn't really leave a very nice finish on my skin. But I am going to keep it and just try, because it's like it's pretty much full. So I might use it as a bit of a mixing foundation if I need to lighten anything up. But I'll keep it for now. Ooh. I am going to get rid of this powder. It's the Australis Ready Set Go Finishing Powder. It's a translucent powder, but it's like one of those micro like HD powders. Leaves a horrible white cast and that really weird texture to the skin, so I'm going to get rid of this one. I have 2 of the Maybelline Superstay foundation. This one is in the shade, who knows, Warm Sun, and then this is in True Ivory. So the True Ivory is obviously my winter shade, and then this one is a really great one if I need to darken up any foundations, if I've got like fake tan on and things like that. I will keep both of these ones. This is in my project pan, so I'm still trying to get through it. So I will keep both of these ones in my collection. I am going to part ways with the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. I just feel like the lasting finish one is better. I just might see if anyone else might get some use out of this one. I definitely feel like it is a little bit too dark for me when I'm my natural pale self. I do need a little bit of something on my skin to make this work. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one, it's not mind blowing, and I don't love it, so I'm gonna pass it on. True Blend Matte Made foundation. Again, this is meant to be ivory, classic ivory, and it is so dark. Like, that is just so not my shade. It's so yellow. I did think it was a nice foundation though. I'm just finding a hard time picking it up in my correct shade, so I am gonna pass this one on. I have another CoverGirl foundation. This is the Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation in 825 Buff Beige. This was kind of more of a tanner shade for me. Look, I do think this is a nice foundation though, so I might keep this one and give it a go and see how I can get it to work. I do remember it being really nice, so I will maybe keep this one. I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is in Y225. It is definitely way too yellow for me. And I don't think it's very like oil controlling, but it was a nice, like, it did sit nice on the skin. So I might keep it if I need to, like if I have a tan that the color's not yellow enough. It is a nice yellow one to mix in, so I might keep this one. A bit of a love-hate relationship with this one. This is the Maybelline Urban Dream Cover Foundation. I've done a review on it. I did initially really like this foundation. I thought it was really great, but as I continued to wear it, I don't feel like it's full coverage. I definitely do feel like it's lightweight, but the sunscreen, like, I don't really get on with having that much sunscreen in my like makeup. I prefer just to apply SPF. The color was all right. It is a little bit yellow. I will just show you guys. Look, it looks like banana on my skin. Like, it is quite yellow. So that's it there, but it was pale. So I'm kind of wanting just to keep ones that I actually find useful, and this one didn't control oils. It wasn't a great match, and I definitely don't think I need something that yellow in my like foundation drawer, so I'm going to pass this one up. I am going to keep this foundation. This is the CoverGirl Revitalist Healthy Elixir foundation, not because it's a shade that suits me or is my shade, but I do think it's a really beautiful foundation, and they've actually discontinued it. The color is definitely way too dark for me, although this was the lightest shade that I could find. But if I have a little bit of a fading fake tan, it is a nice shade, and I think it's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous foundation, so I'm going to keep this one. I am trying to finish this powder up. It is the Maybelline Fit Me like powder. It's in the shade 120. It is a good like coloured powder if you need a coloured pressed powder. I did think it was nice, so I will keep this one and try to finish it up. I have my Kat Von D. This was actually a powder foundation. Funny story was that I purchased the Locket liquid foundation. Anyway, Sephora sent me the wrong thing and they sent me this instead, and instead of, they'd run out of the Locket liquid foundation, and instead of you know, me posting it back, and they ended up just refunding me, and I got to keep the product. But this is what it is. It's a really, really pale powder foundation. So it is a good It is a good thing to have in case I need to really lighten up. If I've got a too dark foundation on, or I really want to highlight or cut out under my cheeks and things like that for my cheekbones. It is a nice like highlighting powder, so I will keep that one. I am going to say goodbye to my Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder. I don't know, I just feel like I prefer my Nakia Joy like loose powder better. So I think I'm just going to pass that one on. I have some samples. This is a Nude by Nature samples. I'm just going to get rid of that one. 2 of these sunscreen La Roche-Posay kind of sunscreens. Look, I'm just going to get rid of these ones as well. I have a little sample of the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is in 2W1. I will keep that one. It's a slightly darker Estee Lauder than my like tan one. So if I'm really overly tan, I can mix a little bit of this in. So I will keep that. And then lastly, I have the Australis Flawless, like Fresh Flawless or whatever, pressed powder. Again, it is a coloured powder and it is really good if you need to add a little bit of coverage or kind of really highlight the skin using a powder. It is a nice drugstore option, so we'll keep that one as well. That is my makeup like acrylic vanity. So we'll just do a recap. That was all of the lipsticks there, lip products. That was my eye drawer, and then this was my kind of cheeks and like blushes, highlights, contour, everything like that, bronzers, and then my face drawer as well. So that is drawer number 4 done. We have officially finished my acrylic makeup storage in my declutter series. Woohoo! So glad to be getting rid of so much product and be able to give it to people and chuck it out. So well done us. Like I said at the beginning of the video, next up is going to be all of my palettes and miscellaneous products inside my wooden kind of chest of drawers that I've just got next to me here. So that is going to be a big job. I have so many palettes, like single eyeshadows and palettes. There's so much in there, and I know that I'm going to be able to get rid of a bunch of products. So make sure you stick around for that video. Consider subscribing so you don't miss out. Give this video a big like, thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of the week. Be kind to one another, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.